Hello students, in the previous video I have explained you the properties of divisibility. In this video I am going to explain the properties again because from two students I got a message that they have not understood the properties. But this exercise is finished. After this exercise, the next exercise is based on prime factorization. So firstly I will explain you the property. So without wasting time, let's begin. So the first property is, if a number is divisible by another number, it must be divisible by each of the factors of its number. Like 12 is, the factors of 12 are 1, 2, 4 and 6. So 12 is divisible by 1 also, 12 is divisible by 2 also, and 12 is divisible by 4 also, and 12 is divisible by 6 also. So 12 is divisible by all its factors. So this is the first property, that if a number is divisible by another number, it must be divisible by each of the factors of that number. जैसे आपका एक एग्जाम्पल मैं और ले लेती हूँ यहाँ पे, like 32 is divisible by 8. ठीक है, it is divisible by 8. Now I am writing the factors of 8. 1, 2, 4 and 8 itself. So 32 is also divisible by 1, 32 is also divisible by 2, 32 is also divisible by 4 and 32 is divisible by 8 also. So this was the first property कि कोई भी नंबर अगर किसी पर्टिकुलर नंबर से डिविजिबल है तो वो उसके फैक्टर से भी डिविजिबल होगा पूरी तरह से. Now the next property is, if a number is divisible by each of two co-prime numbers. This is very important property. If a number is divisible by each of two co-prime numbers, it must be divisible by their product. Okay students, तो co-prime क्या होते हैं मैंने आपको पहले भी बताया था. For example, yes, 2 and 3 are co-primes. Why they are co-primes? Because the HCF of 2 and 3 is 1. They do not have any common factor apart from 1. इन दोनों का 1 के अलावा कोई भी common factor नहीं है. So if 2 and 3 is divisible, 12 is divisible by 2 also and 12 is divisible by 3 also. So the second property says that 12 will be divisible by the product of these numbers. That means 12 is divisible by 6 also. The condition is that the numbers should be co-prime. अगर यहाँ पे 3 और 6 होता, because 3 and 6 are also divisible by 12, but the product is 18, तो क्या 12 18 से divisible है? नहीं. So this property follows only in the case of co-primes, not in the case of composite numbers. Now the third property is, if a number is a factor of each of the two given numbers, then it must be a factor of their sum. तीसरी प्रॉपर्टी क्या कहती है कि अगर कोई भी नंबर किसी दो गिवन नंबर्स का फैक्टर है, लाइक 4 is a factor of 4 is a factor of 20, ठीक है, एंड 4 is a factor of 16 also. तो 4 जो है इसके सम का, इन दोनों के सम का भी फैक्टर होगा. 20 plus 16 is 36. So 4 is a factor of 36 also. एक एग्जाम्पल हम लोग और ले सकते हैं, like 3 is a factor of 12 and 3 is a factor of 15 also. So when we are going to add this, it will become 27. So 3 is a factor of 27 also. So this is the third property of divisibility. Now the last property which I am going to explain you is property number 4. If a number is a factor of each of the two given numbers, then it must be a factor of their difference. देखिए पहले क्या हुआ, कोई भी नंबर अगर किसी नंबर का फैक्टर है तो वो, जैसे कि 32 8 का फैक्टर है तो 8 के जितने फैक्टर्स होंगे वो उनका भी फैक्टर होगा. पहली प्रॉपर्टी. नाउ द नेक्स्ट प्रॉपर्टी वाज दैट कि अगर कोई भी नंबर किसी पर्टिकुलर दो को प्राइम नंबर्स का फैक्टर्स होगा तो वो उनके प्रोडक्ट का भी फैक्टर होगा, पर कंडीशन ये है कि द नंबर शुड बी को प्राइम. And the third property was that if a number is factor of particular two number, it will be the factor of their sum. Now the last property is that if a number is a factor of two numbers, then it will be a factor of their difference. Sum मतलब add किया हमने, difference means what we have to do, we have to subtract. यानी कि अगर 4, 20 और 16 का भी फैक्टर है तो इनका जब हम लोग डिफरेंस निकालेंगे तो डिफरेंस क्या आएगा? 4. So 4 is a factor of 4. In the same way 15 minus 12 is 3 and 3 is a factor of 3. To explain you further, I am taking one more example. जैसे कि 36 और 24 किसके फैक्टर हैं? These are the factors of 4. And what is the difference between 36 and 24? Students, the difference between 36 and 24 is 12. तो 4 जो है वो 12 का भी फैक्टर है. So these were the 4 properties of divisibility. Now I am going to explain you prime factorization. So you have to pay attention carefully. और अगर आपको properties नहीं समझ में आई हैं, so you have to pause the video and listen to it carefully. एक बार में नहीं समझ में आती तो you can listen once again. Okay, students? So students, now I am going to explain you prime factorization. And the spelling of prime factorization, Factorization, is also correct. We can also write Z over here. Okay? Now I am going to explain you prime factor, because for understanding the prime factorization, you should know what is a prime factor. So prime factor क्या होता है? A factor of a given number is called prime factor if this factor is a prime number. यानी किसी भी नंबर का अगर फैक्टर प्राइम नंबर है, then that factor is known as prime factor. For example, when we are writing the factors of 12, okay students, so the factor of 12 are 1, 2, 3, 4 and 6. Now out of these factors, which factors are prime factors? Please tell me. Yes students, you all are right. 2 and 3 are the prime factors of 12. So the factors which are prime numbers are called prime factors. Now I will explain you how to express numbers and how to do the prime factorizations of any number. To express a given number as a product of prime factors is called prime factorization. आप लोगों ने अपनी previous classes में factor tree पढ़ा होगा. You must have studied in class 4 also, in class 5 also. So how do we make a factor tree of any number? Like we will take one example, 20. Okay students, now I am making the factor tree of 20. 2 tens are 20, right? Now 2 fives are 10. After 5 it's not possible. So 2 and 5 are what? 2 and 5 are prime numbers. So the prime factorization will be 2 into 2 into 5. Can we make it in a different way? Now I am trying to make the factor tree by a different way. 4 fives are 20. Now here it will be 2 into 2. So again it is 2 multiplied by 2 multiplied by 5. So whatever the way is, the answer is same. That means we got the unique factors. We have got the unique factors. So this property is known as unique factorization property. What is the concept of power? Now I am going to explain. The concept of power means, like if we are writing a number like this, 2 multiplied by 2 multiplied by 2. I have written it how many times? I have written it 3 times. So we can write like this, 2 to the power of 3. Because 2 is written how many times? 3 times. If I have written like this, 2 multiplied by 2 multiplied by 5 multiplied by 5. Now 2 is written 2 times. So we will write like this, 2 to the power of 2. And 5 is also written 2 times. So 5 to the power of 2. So this is how we express the numbers in powers. Now I am going to take some examples in order to make you understand what is prime factorization. So please pay attention students. So students, as you can see, I have taken one example, 96. Now we will do the prime factorization of 96. How will we take the LCM of 96? I will start from 2. 2 fours are 8. The remainder is 1. Now 2 eights are 16. Now again 2 twos are 4. 2 fours are 8. Now again 2 ones are 2 twos are. Now again 2 six are 12. 2 threes are 6. Then again now 3 ones are 3. We have to solve the prime factorization till we reach to 1. Now what will be the prime factorization of 96? It will be written like this, 2 multiplied by 2. How many times 2 are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right? 2 multiplied by 2 multiplied by 2 multiplied by 2 multiplied by 3. So how many times 2 is written? It is written 5 times. So can we write like this? 2 to the power of 5 multiplied by 3. So this is the prime factorization of 96. Now I am going to explain you further. I am going to take one more example for you, which is 1264. Every time we will start with the smallest number. So if it is not divisible by 2, then only we will start it with 3, 4, etc. So this is divisible by 2, so I am going to start it by 2 only. 2 6 are 12, 2 3 are 6, and then 2 2 are 4. Now I am doing it again. 2 3 are 6, 2 1 are 2, remainder is 1, 2 6 are 12. Now again, 2 1 are 2, 2 5 are 10, 2 8 are 16. Again, 2 7s are 14, remainder 1, 2 9s are 18. Now tell me, 79 comes in any table? Does it come in any tables? No, students. It is a prime number. So till here, this was the prime factorization of 1264 will be 2 multiplied by 2 multiplied by 2 multiplied by 2 multiplied by 79, which can be written as 2 to the power of 4 multiplied by 79. Now please pay attention. I am going to explain you the next example. So students, now I am going to solve few questions from exercise 2C, which I think will be difficult for you. I am solving those questions because you must be doing prime factorization for the first time. So I will solve the examples, the questions which I find difficult for you. So the first example I want to take is question number 12, 1323. Okay students. Now we have to check by which number it can be divisible. 3 4s are 12, 3 4s are 12. Yes, we can divide it by 3 also. 3 4s are 12, remainder is 1. Then again 3 4s are 12, 3 1s are 3. Now I am trying to divide it again by 3. 3 1s are 3, 3 4s are 12, 2 remainder is left. So 3 7s are 21. Now again with 3, 3 4s are 12, again 2 is left, so 27. 3 9s are 27. Now can it be divisible further by 3? I think so. I don't think that it can be divisible. So I will divide it by 7. So 7 7s are 49 and 7 1s are 7. So this is how we will do the prime factorization of 1323. So I am writing it for you. 3 multiplied by 3 multiplied by 7 multiplied by 7. How many times 3 is there? 3 is 3 times. So 3 to the power of 3. And how many times 7 is there? 7 is 2 times. Now I am going to solve the next question, which I think will be difficult, or which I want to solve for you. That is question number 16. Okay students. Question number 16 is 1197. Again I find it divisible by 3. So I will start with 3 only. As the unit digit is not 0, 2, 4, 6 or 8, so it cannot be divisible by 2. Here also the unit digit is not 0, 2, 4, 6 or 8. Now I am going to divide it. 3 3s are 9, 2 remainder is left, so it will become 29. 3 9s are 27. Again 2 remainder is left, so it will become 27. So 3 9s are 27. Now I am again dividing it with 3. 3 1s are 3, 3 3s are 9 and 3 3s are 9. Now I am trying to multiply it with again 3. Will it be? No. As I can see 3 over here, so I will try to divide it with 7. 7 1s are 7. So what is left over here? 6 is left. So it will become 63. So 7 9s are 63. Now 19 is a prime number, so it will be like that. 19 1s are 19. So how will we write the prime factorization of this number? Like this. So 3 is written 2 times, so we will write like this. 3 to the power of 7 multiplied by 19. Okay students. Now I am going to explain the next example for you. Please pay attention. So students, the next question which I am going to solve for you is 9317. So firstly I will check whether it is divisible by 3 or not. 3 3s are 9, 3 1s are 3. Now we have 17 over here. So it is not divisible by 3. So I will try to divide it, because 5 it's not possible. So I will try to divide it with 7. 7 1s are 7. 2 is your remainder. 7 3s are 21. Again 2 is your remainder. So 7 3s are 21 again. Now 7 is left. 7 1s are 7. Now will it be divisible further by 7? I don't think so. It will be divisible by 11. So 11 ones are 11. Now 2 is left. 11 twos are 22. Now 1 is left. It will become 11. So 11 ones are 11. Now we all know that the square of 11 is 121. So 11 11s are 121. Now again 11 ones are 11. So how will we write the prime factorization of this number? 9317. The prime factorization of 9317 will be 7 multiplied by 11 to the power of 3. Okay students. Now I am going to take the next example, which is question number 20. It is 13,395. 13,915, sorry, 13,915. So as I can see 5 here, so I will start from 5. 5 twos are 10, 3 is left, now 39. 5 sevens are 35. Now 4 is left, it will become 41. 5 eights are 40. 5 threes are 15. Okay students. Now I will try to divided with 3. 3 nines are 27, 3 twos are 6, 2 left, 23. 23 is not divisible by 3. So I will divide it with 11. Okay students. Now 11 twos are 22. 5 is left. Okay students. So 11 fives are 55. Now again 3 is left. 3 will join with this 3. It will become 33. 11 threes are 33. Now again I will try to divide it with 11. 11 twos are 22. Again 3 is left. It will become 33. 11 threes are 33. Now what we got over here? We have got a prime number. So it cannot be divided further. So what will be the prime factorization of this number? 5 multiplied by 11 multiplied by 11 multiplied by 23. So it will be 5 multiplied by 11 to the power of 2 multiplied by 23. Now these questions which I have explained in the video are your classwork. Question number 20, question number 14, question number 16, question number 12. And the rest of the questions of this exercise 2C, these are your homework. In the next video, I will explain you HCF and LCM, highest common factor and lowest common factor. Thank you students. I hope you have understood well.
Subscribe the channel and press the bell icon.